Today's Speed Channel telecast is not brought to you in part by the Kyle Petty computer. That's incredible. Following Martin Truex Jr.'s incredible episode of Brain Fade in Las Vegas, his actions were deemed to be reckless driving, so he has been suspended for one race, which would be this event at Auto Club Speedway, and has been replaced by Christopher Bell for this race only. And here are the top 28 qualifiers. Brad Keselowski gets the pole with Kyle Busch in second, Chase Elliott third, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in fourth, and Paul Menard in fifth.
Driver, start your engine!
And we are green at Auto Club. Daniel Suarez already making it 3 wide on the bottom. Keselowski leads going into 1. Look at Kyle Busch fight back on the outside. Kyle Busch is now the leader. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. looking on the high line. And Kyle Busch is going to lead the first lap. Almost 4 wide. Paul Menard's trying to challenge Chase Elliott for second. Can't quite make the pass. 4 wide in the back with Kligerman and Bubba Wallace. Even more 4 wide action. This shows how many grooves there are at this racetrack. There's about 5 raceable grooves. So 4 cars is really nothing at this place. Christopher Bell, in his first ever Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series race, is currently running in the 19th position. Now 16th. Chase Elliott is caught up to the leader, Kyle Busch. We have a caution. Tanner Berryhill with a lot of damage. 34 car spins around. Kurt Busch has damage. And Kyle Busch will lead us back to the line. Ooh, contact between the 8 car and the 95 turned Kurt Busch around. Clipped him in the quarter panel. 24 got collateral damage. 00 really nailed the 1 car there. And really just a stack up from that point out with these back markers. Tyler Reddick involved. 34 car. That's where Berryhill slams into the rear end of the 34. Contact with the 52. Does not hit the wall. I'd say the damage on the 97 car might be terminal. Bubba Wallace is going to stay out. Kyle Busch gets first off pit road, with Chase Elliott in second and Ryan Blaney in third. Darrell Wallace Jr. is now the race leader because he did not come down pit road. And a huge stack up for the lead on this restart. 5 wide. We have another caution out due to the fact that the field was not restarted properly. The green flag dropped too early and the field was not properly in line. So now Kyle Busch is your leader, Ryan Blaney up to second, Daniel Suarez in third. Bubba Wallace dropped to 6th spot. when the caution came out. More cars going down pit road on the second caution. So the first car off pit road is Kyle Busch. So now the field is in proper order for the next restart. Matt DiBenedetto up to 5th spot. That's a pretty good run for the 95 team. Bailey Curry is in 6th. And Ross Chastain is in 7th because they stayed out. We're going to restart with 10 laps to go in stage 1. We are back green at Auto Club. Look at Chastain block the field. Oh boy, this might cause a huge stack up. Ryan Blaney's still the leader. Contact. Kyle Busch spins him into Ryan Newman. We're going to get a caution for that as Ryan Blaney leads us back to the flag. With Chris Buescher now in 2nd over Eric Almirola. Look at this, Kyle Busch just flat out dumps the watermelon man. Also tried to wreck hot dogs in the process. So Chris Buescher is going to stay out with Austin Dillon, Jimmy Johnson, and Daniel Suarez. And Eric Almirola is going to be the first car off pit road with Ty Dillon in 2nd. And Chase Elliott got turned trying to get off pit road by Paul Menard. And we are back green with only 6 to go in stage 1. Kyle Busch looking low on the 88 car for 5th spot. Parker Kligerman is now up to 7th. Austin Dillon's a little bit faster than Chris Buescher right now. But being faster than and passing are two different things. Dillon looking low under Buescher. Or both of these are technically on winless streaks. Buescher's longer than Dillon. Dillon hasn't won in a year, and Buescher hasn't won in 3 years. Buescher led that lap. Only 4 to go. Daniel Suarez is now up in this battle. Chris Buescher still holds the lead with the momentum on the high line. Suarez now going for 2nd. Suarez has got a bit of a run. Looking low on the leader. Might try a crossover. Doesn't have the momentum on the high line that Chris Buescher has. Buescher is about to clear him. He got him. Chris Buescher's still the leader. Suarez fighting back on the inside. Dillon's now trying to make this a 3-wide battle. Shoved him high. Suarez has now cleared 2nd spot for the lead. Kyle Busch is looking low on Austin Dillon to get 2nd. And Daniel Suarez is going to cruise to victory in stage 1 by 4/10 over Austin Dillon. And look at who got 8th in this stage. Christopher Bell in his first ever Cup race. 8th in the first stage. Suarez will lead most of the field on the pit road, but Ryan Blaney, his teammate Brad Keselowski, and Eric Almirola will stay on the racetrack. Chris Buescher wins the battle off pit road. Christopher Bell has a problem. Not sure what it is, as Ryan Blaney gets the green flag for the start of Stage 2. '19 car of Christopher Bell had a tire failure and is now out of the race. How low is Kyle Busch going? Almost onto the apron to try and make up positions. Top 3 cars almost is all Penske. Eric Jones now up to second. 3 wide between Amarola Dennis and Kevin Harvick. Parker Kligerman is now into the top 10 in 7th spot. Parker Kligerman now passing Jimmy Johnson to get up into the top 5. I have no idea how a Gaunt Brothers car is doing this good. Suarez is pulled up on the back bumper of the leader. Pretty much a 4-car breakaway now, as they've put about a 2-second gap over them in the field. 41 to 22, almost doing some bump drafting. '41 going to the high side. Not enough momentum. That's allowed Eric Jones to catch up now to the quarter panel of the 41. That's how this racetrack works. Every time you try to make a pass, if you don't complete the pass, you put yourself in jeopardy of also getting passed. Eric Jones now is up to second. Almost got a 3-car bump draft. Got real loose mid-corner. Suarez is really pulled down to the quarter panel of the 22 car. And he's got the lead. 8 to go in Stage 2. Slow car Corey LaJoie might matter in who gets the lead. Logano now looking low on Suarez. Stenhouse with a run on these two. Logano's trying to retake the lead. Got it for now, but got loose off 2. Logano now to the low side of the 41 again. He's got to dive in and try to slide up in front of the 41. Just can't get the power off the corners like the 41 can. Now Stenhouse has got to run on the 22. '22 car got real loose on the high line. Lost another spot to Stenhouse. Matt Tiff just got in the line of the leader. Now Eric Jones used the lap car as a pick to get up to second. Daniel Suarez still the leader. I don't think Logano's got anything for him. Daniel Suarez has swept the stages at Auto Club. Somebody needs to explain to me how the Gaunt Brothers car is running in the top 10. Parker Kligerman got 6th in that stage. Some cars pitted before the end of stage 2, such as Matt DiBenedetto, Matt Tift, Ty Dillon, and Kyle Busch, and a few others. They will probably cycle out in front of names like Joey Logano and Daniel Suarez for the start of stage 3. And the green is out for the final stage at Auto Club. Daniel Suarez is your leader over Eric Jones and Parker Kligerman. All the cars in front of Suarez are lap-down cars. And again, Chastain's causing a huge stack-up. Bailey Curry, out of nowhere, has just made up a lot of spots due to Chastain blocking the field. Suarez is still the leader. Over somehow Parker Kligerman is up to 3rd, but Eric Jones is going for the lead. Ryan Newman does a huge move down to the grass and holds on to his car. So now, the underdog story of the century is Parker Kligerman is trying to take the lead in a cup race. I don't know how to explain that. I'm at a loss for words right now. I am experiencing brain fade at this moment. Parker Kligerman right now is trying to take the lead in a cup race. And is doing it with drafting help from Dennis. Parker Kligerman is your leader. Incredible. Eric Jones now has about a second's worth of a lead over Daniel Suarez. Spin. 36 car gets turned. Oh boy. A huge crash. Daniel Suarez. Huge disappointment for the 41 team. Swept both stages and is now going to be taken out of the race by a spinning number 36 car. So Eric Jones is now the leader over Joey Logano and Parker Kligerman. So it looks like the 42 car of Larson clips the 36 and gets a huge run up towards the wall and hits it almost dead on. Damage on the 2 car of Keselowski as well. Eric Jones narrowly avoids this as the leader, but look at this. 41 car Suarez just plows into him. So now the best race of Daniel Suarez's life has ended. And green is back out. Eric Jones is the leader with Joey Logano in 2nd. Somehow Parker Kligerman is still in 3rd. And Kevin Harvick in 4th. Eric Jones with a huge jump over 2nd spot. Exiting 2. And Logano's trying to take the lead. He's got it. Dove into 1 and cleared the 20. So now Austin Dillon is up to 3rd spot. Caution is out. I believe the 32 car got spun. Austin Dillon now trying to get the lead as they race back to the line. It's going to be a drag race. It's going to be the 22 car. This caution was brought out by the 32 car. The slow car of Corey LaJoie getting clipped by the 12 as they exit 2. and then slid up into the outside wall. Still not out, but just a little bit of damage on the 32 car. It was already running in 31st anyway. And we are back green at Fontana. Logano leads over Austin Dillon and Eric Jones. Derek Cope has almost fallen a lap down, that's why he's ahead of the leader. Austin Dillon looking low for the lead. He's got it. Over Joey Logano. Now Austin Dillon leads as we exit turn 4. Joey Logano led that lap by 1/10,000th of a second. Austin Dillon's now retaken the lead over Logano. Got it by about a car length now. Kevin Harvick has caught up to the front 2 cars. LaJoy is going to block the 3 car a little. Not completely. Not as bad as he just blocked the 4. Harvick trying to take second. He got it. Austin Dillon leads, but William Byron with an engine failure. That's going to cause a caution. Dillon will lead us back with Harvick in second and Joey Logano in third. So we're going to have a restart with only 11 laps to go here at Auto Club. Green is back out. Dillon leads over Harvick as we dive off into turn 1. Still single file as we go down the back straightaway into 3. Austin Dillon still your leader. Kevin Harvick is just right there, directly behind the 3 car. Austin Dillon really backs up turns 1 and 2. It's allowed Harvick to really pull up onto the rear end of the 3 car, and also given the 22 car another shot at it. Bump drafting down the back straightaway. Harvick trying to go for the lead. He's got it for now. Harvick led that lap. Austin Dillon's got a bit of a run on Kevin Harvick. Looking to the low side. Austin Dillon now going back to the lead. Kevin Harvick has now cleared Austin Dillon on the front straightaway, almost. Dillon's fighting back. Dove it into turn 1. Dillon's got the advantage right now. Only 5 laps to go. He lost it exiting 2. Now Ryan Newman up to second. Dillon retaking it. With a huge drive up to the 4 car. Drag race down to the stripe. Harvick led. Now Austin Dillon has retaken the lead for now. Harvick fighting back on the outside. Dillon cleared him. Harvick going low. Has retaken the lead. Maybe not for long. Dillon got the run on the high side. And a drag race down the back straightaway. Only 2 laps to go. Dillon with now a 2-car length lead over Harvick. White flag. Harvick's got a run going low. Dives into 1. Side by side. Harvick got it. Can't quite get to the high line. Drag race down the back straightaway. Side by side. Dillon enters a little bit higher. Harvick got her on the inside. He clears him. Kevin Harvick will win 2 races in a row in 2019. So here are the final standings. Kevin Harvick wins. Austin Dillon in 2nd. Ryan Newman 3rd. Joey Logano 4th. Alex Bowman 5th. Paul Menard 6th. Chris Buescher 7th. Chase Elliott 8th. Dennis in 9th, and Eric Jones rounds out the top 10. And here are the playoff standings after the 3rd race. Kevin Harvick leads the standings over Brad Keselowski, Ryan Newman, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano. Derek Cope still in the chase. And by the way, Martin Truex Jr. currently stands 44th in the overall standings. Next race is at ISM Raceway, still on speed.